Alright, we are getting started a little earlier today than I normally do. I got stuffs to do today, which precipitated me starting early. So welcome to those of you who are up and about with coffee. Speaking of which, I need to go get another cup of coffee here in a minute. What quest line do we want to work on next? None, because we forgot to rest in a bit.
I have been idling and awaiting my next order for some time now.
I forgot. We need to take a break.
One of these days, we need to actually get some sleep after going to bed.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Alright, what quest do we want to work on? I don't know. Hang on, I'm getting text messages. Not text messages, WhatsApp messages. Alright. We have another family message we could do. We also have to... I abandoned the 50 potatoes. That was ridiculous. Charity of the Wolf. We might do that one next. Let's deliver this message first. Why not? It's an easy one. And these are taking me to new places I've never been before, so...
I have something for you when you have a moment.
Red Mile. See, these are all places I never went to in my first playthrough. And so it's like these are really cool locales that I've just never seen. The Red Mile.
Good to go for landing.
Is that a giant cannon on the top of this place? Kind of looks like a giant cannon. Red Mile.
Oh, just the thought of landing at the Red Mile was making me sick. Now that we're here, I'm almost at a loss for words.
What is this place? For you to be sick that we landed here. Dare to run for fame, for glory, for your life. Oh, is this like a gauntlet?
Wait, don't shoot me! I didn't do anything wrong!
Bullshit. You didn't think we'd notice that you tried to slip away without paying your check?
I was just going out for some fresh air. I even told the bartender. You can ask her yourself.
Fresh air, huh? On a planet with no atmosphere.
That's enough, Stalker. Lower your weapon. We don't shoot guests over a misunderstanding. Sir, please return to your table. It's bad practice to leave our establishment without paying your bill first.
Dennis says Andre has a
If you
better
need
attitude with
some
Red Mile.
fresh
I don't know that I ever came here though with
Go
my first
outside and come
playthrough.
back in and start a new check when you're ready.
I'm sorry.
'Cause
but
I had
didn't
Andrea
think
in my
it would
party.
be a problem.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
That's enough. I think the gentleman understands. Now let's all go back inside, shall we? And Stalker, you and I are going to talk about this later.
I can't wait.
All
Let
right.
me be clear. You start something, every one of us in here will make sure to end it.
You know what? Piss off. Who is he?
Yeah? Hey, you the captain of that ship? Is your registration paperwork in order?
I don't need to show you my paperwork.
Excuse me? I don't have time for this bullcrap. Truth is, I don't really give a damn. I gotta ask, because it's my job, you know? And don't get me wrong. I used to care about running a tight operation. Had everything going nice and smooth. But when May started building this place up and hired those mercs, everything went straight to hell. I voiced my displeasure, and now I'm on the outs.
Wow, okay. Sounds like this place went through some changes.
Sure has. May, she's got these big ideas about making this place some kind of must-see attraction for the whole settled systems. You'd think she'd care a little bit more about the quality
Cabo
of the
says
damn
she's a real piece of work.
starboard.
So is he.
Anyway,
Sounds
I'm
like it so
sure
far.
you're already sick of my bitching. If you need parts for that ship, or a top-up on the grab drive fuel, that's me.
Let's see what ships you have for sale.
Sure, what you want?
Just out of sheer curiosity. Ooh. That's a funky looking... Are those cargo containers in the back too? What are those? He's got at least the cargo containers on the side. Interesting. Crossbow. Things interesting looking. Huh. That is ugly. Oh my god. What? This thing is like, just look at the front end. It's all like missile tubes and fucking... That's hilarious, man. Literally called the Conqueror. That is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Alright, well there's nothing here.
Yep. Bye.
That's a cool looking model right there. Like whatever that is, it looks similar to mine. Alright, we're just supposed to deliver a piece of mail here.
Howdy.
May fortune smile on you today.
Excuse me. And you are?
Turns out you have a relative you
Hey,
know about. I'm
catch
here to
the
help you
latest
connect
run?
with them.
Huh. A long-lost relative, you say? Forgive me if I don't believe
Yeah.
Aren't you at least just curious?
you. Or it could be some sort of trap.
Runners know what they're getting into.
Auto
The real risk
persuade.
is with
Really? I'm at least intrigued.
Alright. You're a reasonable person?
I tried to be. You convinced me. Let me see the slate. Look, they seem like a nice person and all, but I'm not sure I'm ready for this. I know that's not what they hoped, but I don't know. Give me time. Maybe I'll come around.
Sure. I'm just here to deliver the
That
message.
you did. I'm still trying to think it over.
So I probably want to talk to
Fame and
her.
fortune await in the Red Mile, if you have what it takes.
So we'll end up coming back here later.
A new face.
Probably.
I wonder, is this the face of a brave runner here to challenge the Red Mile? Or simply one seeking a respite from the burdens of life? My name is May, and I'm the proprietor of this establishment, home of the famous Red Mile. I assume you're familiar.
I'm not.
Never heard of it. Never heard of it? I won't even ask how that's possible. You're in for a treat, then. The Red Mile is the settled system's most exciting sporting event. Brave contestants from all corners of the galaxy come here to try their luck in a deadly race to the finish. Those that survive are celebrated as champions. Those that don't are quickly forgotten.
So it's like Squid Game.
I'm happy to answer
It's like
any
the
other
Squid
questions you might have. In the meantime, please enjoy
They're
our
preying on the
world's
poor and the
famous
desperate.
hospitality. Do enjoy your stay.
Creepy.
I can't wait for the next run. It's gonna be one to remember.
Alright, let's get out of here. We can go back and deliver this. Turn to Abe.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
Board is clear. We're docked.
I think this will be the last mission I
Have
do
things
for
for
him.
you.
Because these are just repeatables at this point. It was fun the first time, and now it's just like, yeah, I don't need to do that anymore.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
Hey, just because our equipment's old doesn't mean
I know they're really going to appreciate what
There
we're
you go.
doing. Oh, do tell.
Doesn't seem like they want to meet their family.
Too bad. But we knew this could happen. It's appreciated, regardless of the outcome. There are plenty more where that came from if you ever want to go again.
Alright, well we can't do the 50 potatoes. I wonder if I should just delete that quest. Can you delete a quest? I'm never gonna do it. I guess you can't delete a quest, it's just once it's there, it's there. Okay. Charity of the Wolf. I have no idea what this is about. Let's go find out. Cannot travel. Oh, I have to undock.
Now that we know there are other people out there,
We've got strict rules around here.
Oh, I should have went straight to cockpit. Doesn't matter.
For you.
Either way, we're out of here. Back to Akela City.
Not exactly New Atlantis, eh?
I love a keyless city. It's my kind of place. I don't know if I have anything to sell. I'll have to find out.
Welcome to Akira City.
I forgot I have that new shotgun.
I guess.
Never ever go outside the city walls after sunset.
The Ashta. I don't think I've run into any of the Ashta before.
Could I get the digital
The Stone Root Inn. I like that name.
Can hardly walk 2 steps without running into a bar.
This doesn't really look like much of a zoo, like a sideshow attraction.
Copy that, Sarah. I don't know what it is. Hello
Running
there.
the low house is tough, but those times when we make a real difference, it makes it all worth it. Got a moment to hear about the low house? It means a lot to me and to others.
Sure.
Good to know there's still some folks who can take an interest in the welfare of others. The low house is a place where folks down on their luck can get a hot meal and a bed to sleep in. More importantly, they can do it with some dignity. No need to beg or steal. Everything's given with no questions asked and no favors owed. I run the place. Have for years. But to do it, I have to rely on the kindness of others.
No problem helping others out, but people do need to be responsible.
That's right. And most people want to. Sometimes they just need a helping hand to pull them up from a dark place and set them on their feet again. Look, I'll be honest with you. We get a little help from some other wealthier folks in the city. But it's barely enough. It takes credits to provide for those in need. And I'm hoping you'll
like
be willing to
telemarketing, man.
contribute. If you can spare a few credits, it'll do a lot of good.
Alright, it's only 100, and it's right here. Sure.
Thank you. I don't know if you believe in karma, but I do. I think you just earned yourself some.
Maybe. Now she still has a quest icon.
The Low House can only help the community because of generous donations.
Okay, how can I help?
If you're serious, I'm drowning in work. Philbone Agricultural Systems feeds basically everyone in the stretch. Bless the Philbone brothers. But their latest IntelliWheat shipment is late.
Okay.
Could you ask Sarah Philbone what the holdup is?
Sure.
Very? This is a huge help. If there's anything you can do to speed up,
got you
I'll have
covered.
more work for you when you get back.
Perfect. Alright. What you want to have?
Thank you for saving my husband.
I did?
I was so scared.
I don't remember saving anybody's husband.
Lead on a job. Maybe for you and a couple buddies. Shit work, shit pay. Something.
Go easy on Como, okay?
You want to stop here for a drink? I can assure you there are much nicer and
Shut up,
safer
Sarah.
establishments
These
in
guys are
Midtown
talking
or the
business.
Core.
Freestar takes care of their own.
What? Gonna crash at Sammy's for a week.
Can't beat free room and board.
They were talking about a job and Sarah interrupted. You snaggle-toothed wench. You ruined my opportunity to learn more about jobs.
Over there. Tourist?
I give them 3 minutes before the smell chases them out.
Oh, it's genuine stretch in the nostrils there. What are they supposed to sign? A boredom?
As long as they stay clear of Agnes. Swimming in museums here.
Fine. But
How am I getting over here? Doop. Nice little soft touchdown.
A good business person shouldn't let their personal attachments become an obstacle to success. If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere, either here or at the factory. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense, kindly leave. They don't need any more encouragement.
I'm actually, okay, nothing wrong with the brewing, just checking any bar in town.
I'm not some stuck-up teetotaler. My problem with the business is more nuanced. Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what I'd call a dreamer or a visionary. He's a practical man, good with ledgers and numbers.
Okay.
His brother Henry's the creative one, but he seems to have lost interest in growing the company, and now all he wants to do is brew beer.
Nothing wrong with brewing beer if that's your
Agricultural
business.
systems could provide the whole of the settled systems with food, not just Aquila City. Seems those two are content to think small.
Sounds like you should be running the show.
Well, I wish you were the one I had to convince. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Anything else?
I'm actually here about the wheat shipment.
I know, we're late. It's been this whole frustrating episode. Short version, the farming equipment outside the walls needs to be manually rebooted.
That means I'll have
But
to
the
go do it.
guards aren't going to be able.
Take
We're
care of it.
committed to helping the unfortunates on the stretch. But the Ashta are just too dangerous for us to send someone.
Got you covered. If it's a simple reboot, I'll do it.
You would do that?
Sure.
If you get it
It's
rebooted,
credits.
I'll get the
XP.
harvest going ASAP. We can get the wheat to Amira quick. I'll talk with my husband, but I'm sure we could arrange payment. You'd be helping our business too, after all. Just be careful. Ashta are very dangerous.
Now, what about the business impasse?
We only use robots for farming. Surely. Well, there is. The stakes are huge. With further R&D on IntelliWheat, the entire settled systems could benefit. Surely that's worth some less than savory solutions.
The ends justify the means? Ending starvation is worth breaking into eggs. How about this? Depends on what you're talking about.
That's reasonable. Henry's pet project is tied to market perception. His beer, annoyingly, is really good. But if we could make a bad batch, terrible, really, his margins are tight enough he might be forced to throw in the towel.
I don't want to poison anyone.
What? Oh god, no. I just want it to taste bad. Like stale, or like it's whatever makes beer taste worse. The
Hey,
next big
Pippin.
batch of beer is almost done brewing in our factory.
Hang on, guys. Yes,
You
I
just
see
need to find a way to
Stop
break
trying
in
to-
without getting caught by the guard and tamper with it somehow. Then just wait a day or so and see how the batch goes over at the Stone Root Inn. Do that, and I'll pay you handsomely. That's the last I'll talk of this.
We could do that. Definitely can do that. Alright, so now the quest we have is to go reboot the farming equipment, so we'll do that one first. Oh, I might.
Your next stop wouldn't be this riddle.
Some equipment, man.
If we don't get that wheat shipment, the
Got you covered.
emergency fund's empty. So that is good news. What was the holdup anyway?
No big deal. What's important is that Sarah Filburn still wants to help.
It's good to know the Filburns are still faithful to the cause. I hate to ask it, but I do need more help.
Of course you do.
Everything runs on charity. A new face may ease up the purse strings.
Alright. Who do I need to talk to?
So, the mayor, Elias Cut, Raisha Lands is a huge benefactor.
Okay.
Laredo, both of those are routine. More polite reminder.
Okay.
The last is a long shot.
Trade
Probably.
Authority. They've never
If you
ever
could
donated.
convince Duncan Lynch to give us anything, heck, a single credit even, I'd consider it a victory.
Got you covered.
You are a breath of fresh air. Once you're done with that, come back to me. Thank you for your time.
There was some argument going on here that I didn't get a chance to hear.
It ain't safe enough to farm the wheat by hand. I feel more like a robot tech than a farmer.
Credits can't really buy you happiness.
Mr.
Hard work and honest living.
Amira, how are you doing?
Alright, now, before I do this, let's do the beer run. BWD, what is it? BWRUN, beer run.
I can't complain. Someone said some of the Filburn crops.
If you're looking for a sidearm, I recommend Laredo's Firearm Factory. Built right here.
Can you even read Jim's
Sabotage some booze, man.
Our sometimes spotted by the farms.
So we're gonna have a house swap?
Carrots are coming in nice. Still have some.
You really gone through with it?
I get tired of it.
Am I gonna get in trouble for doing this? Does it matter what I do? Increase the temperature. It says wait
Just
one
need
day.
a patch of land, the rights lady, and we could make a good life.